The last example we want to look at is grabbing data from a company like REI. Let's say I'm in the tent manufacturing business and I wanted to once a week download all of the data that REI is displaying about the different tents that are for sale, how many ratings each tent has, and what the price is of every tent. So this will allow me to keep track of all my competitors and also keep track of what's going on in the marketplace. Well, I'm going to illustrate what happens right here just by copying a little data because these are bigger images. I'm just going to try a little data, press Control C, come back to Excel, and I'm going to paste that in. And I'm going to try HTML right off the bat. So I can see how it comes in as HTML, and you can see my computer thinking. And that's not so helpful, because when I look at that, it's all in column A. And I've got that in column A and that in column A. So I'm going to hit undo just to get that stuff out of there. And I'm going to come back over here and where's my REI? Cool, I'm in Chrome. Good, good, good. And I'm going to re-highlight. And notice here I'm looking at 21 pages with 20 items per page. Well, I don't want to copy 21 pages, so I'm going to choose 100 items per page. And now I only have 5 pages to copy. So I'm going to select all this data down here. And again, you want to pay attention to what you're copying because each web page is a little bit different. Like that's not a very good copy right there. I have a whole bunch of stuff other than the tents highlighted in blue. But if I come down, there we go, that's a good copy, but I have that, so come over. So, it's like where do you go and try to get good symmetry and how far do you go? So getting the right data selected, select it, Control C, go back to Excel. And I've got a good blank worksheet here, and I'm going to choose Paste, Paste Special, Text, and let's see how it comes in. Well, again, all in column A, so not the easiest to work with. Let's try a new worksheet, and let's try pasting in as Unicode text and see if that makes a difference. All again in column A. So let's try our notepad trick and see how it comes in. All again, it looks like it's going to be in column A, so I could select all that and just, just for hoots and hollers, what happens if I paste all that in out of Notepad. So I selected all that and then pasted in as text. And again, all in column A. So I've got all my data here in column A, and I'm not really finding any techniques or methods to get it into get the data into separate columns. I could try Internet Explorer and just to experiment with that. I'll just grab a sample here. The first page, another 100 items. Internet Explorer. Control C and create a new worksheet. And paste special, paste that, text. That looks even worse. Notice how that's even worse. What about pasting that as Unicode text? Doesn't look good. So it looks like my solution is to use Google Chrome, copy each page and bring it in and paste it and do that 5 times for each of the 5 pages. Do that 5 times for each of the 5 pages. And then once I've done that, I'm going to have data that looks like this. And it's going to go down quite a ways to row 1085. So there's all of my data. So now that I have the data in there like this, what I need to do is I need to get the data looking like that. So how do I get the data from this to that? And I need to do what's called